Mato Higher TV XYZ Power 97.9 Radio XYZ 93.1 FM so and now Ojifubu Suming ni to studio no Kasiebo na yede Erebramo FEMA studios aye wonoma 37 Abebrese Street to Su Accra. Voter Power 94.1 Ebefebi wo Global FM ho Sharp 106.9 Watakra de Nsuma FM and Crown Kwantabom wo Jasi Kanjinyami wo Sampa Nananum ewa hafu go so Western Radio Waziama Elembele KFM 92.1 kwa Zangligi FM Boale VC Radio ni TV dunko nofin Atom Local FM wasa Citro High Radio ewa Bechem Radio SM online.com Apo 68 FM ewa Virginia USA tuning Power 97.9 Daisy Radio ewo Italy Adam Fopa Radio Power G Life Radio UK OPD Radio ewo UK my XYZ online.com multi TV digibo so radio channel XYZ so Kasiebo enam ho Facebook Power 979 TV XYZ Ghana any Radio XYZ 93.1 uko YouTuber XYZ Broadcasting Lao Silence Television wa America so mi pamcho Kasiebo enam ho Wimpan Sampa Widi FM ewo Pusiga Shama ya Wanyansapo FM so Gateway Radio Wankwanta South Rich FM asinfo so Oti Radio Wadamba Nyuwasi Radio Wakiti Krache NFA Anapua 105.1 FM wa Hafu Kenya se ene Sunset Radio wa bibie ni Gateway Radio so Wankwanta South ene Trinity so Bogo so Wangasum ene Bono FM 107.5 FM ewo ahafo important manasa sunya important manu Bono East Mantem no emu uko yang social media so ya live ewo so baby biara Facebook no wadwe nkyere no ye bekinkan ede afa ho na insema bedimu akotin bi ene say John Dramani Mahama oshe bosse odi 24-hour economy beba no ampa odi aba akoma sebegwem masebegwafo aje atum entine odi nensa hyase abeye mra wo memu ane Ghana bambu benam suntu adwuma obenya biaye na enkaneta male central mrashebedwane yera inu safuse ni wokyerese nanka ban wo nyina so pa ese maame jemensa one na pamfo wo pamono naso sebeya aban nanimu betinte no na won bo petition no eguye na osuafo no no hwe jedisum enefe kronkito mpunto nsem so achirem ose enkramante makuto insoriso bet empime bien na won register ye oh my Ghana ba pani a wodi kan wakasa mampro bi akwada keto ya woyera ya nyampopon adom wosan ehu no wodi nsem bia todwa afa ho Ora Kenneth nana ya kuntu kunuku foriata wo freni yaw ene de na sem a eda US no courtfo obeginem Wadi atu dress rese yema yani eko ye keteche akwantempone so abeboa ama traffic bebrebe ye bo peso o mantami emu no eto atwa Concerned Drivers Association for HM say you Yagwa John Dramani Mahama wabo ni humodin ye papa paifei enkramantama ha kropombe gwa no meyo ada wongano ono so abodwuma na kwa uma hene da sebre kwa moaboati otosomi ensa wode adesrade akwa ma ban kyerese fulanifo ha omopa nti wedi animanim ya na montu esevata wonfangu akwan mu mo eyi ya wangasa odiem enti nkokofo ne kwafu nyina wongani beje sesa asemi waboso insema fufu kan inu hu na yangatena se yede Erebramo se Kasiebo asida no ebekwa ma Table Tech Garages fo he no ebekwa koto yen cars na nyema nyina akoso ye ede ama yen super ye benom so de eye X natural mineral water NFA se ochina ebe fidei sika boys no de be ma girls ni tino ipacho bo modern now so twa minsa ka promo ni bi se na be ya obanya sika no enyumeku wangada romantic ni adika se boy Ebrema kinkanfo ene ya bre miding dia kra Kofi Dako mene da chima akosia oforiwa amanfo ka national se messages no ya bekinkan e wo Facebook nti fa breyen na share link no so afofo so nya benensem no emunche mankasa any commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces Ghana young mampanyin His Excellency John Dramani Mahama oyobi a oshabo disuye pepepepe onye sa papa ni bi dabi John Dramani Mahama mikaye papa se angsa na yebeto aba 2024 no osi ade ba ko obehwe se Ghana mabumba nam so ya benye juma aye donhwe edunu anan nyina aye se 24-hour economy enti yebeye juma ye na se bi yenya abefu mbom yebeye juma na Ghana yen sika se metumi gina ne nanso ebenam so majuma ba ko nipa be se ba san be the same work na yen sika se megina ne nanso so na oba abemu yeto abama no ono ma Ghana mrahye begwa se wo sansem no wombobo hu ansa na nipokra no na we dikan atewo eye na aso secretariat enti wo dinsem ni kopem wo parliament na parliament so abobo hu won agye atum e wo Ghana mrahye begwem enti ansa na ebeba ebeye mra na yetumi dia yejuma no e wo se ono se mampanyin no odi ni nsa ehase enti ne anopayara eno wo ya amani ni amamre ma his excellency John Dramani Mahama wodra na abedi echiri her excellency professor na Jeno Poko Ajiman enefe opanyin a ono no hwe sa secretariat ne so wura gusuta na no nyina ene yen osuafo no hwe yen sikasem so Dr. Kasela to force na twetwe wofu nyina ka ho bie firi mrahye begwem ebehwe wo mampanin atenai ma his excellency John Dramani Mahama ordinance ahye sa bill na se ma minimum Erica se no abeye mra enti abeye authority and bebu ama 24-hour economy no ebetumi ayejuma his excellency John Dramani Mahama wobra osign wie no ochiem se ne abeye na Ghana mebumba ni adwuma ye na nyoma be konkan de ama ye ninti na ewo se 24-hour economy no etumi ba na sa bill no ebeye mra ninti ana otu sa na ma no.
Cabinet colleagues have just appended my signature to give assent to the 24-hour authority bill. This is a bill Ghanaians have been waiting for. It was one of our flagship strategies for economic transformation. It's taking a while, but we needed to go patiently through the process to give legal effect to it. And so from now, we must move from strategy to implementation. The business sector is waiting, Ghanaian investors are waiting, foreign investors are waiting. They want to see the package of incentives that we afford them so that they can invest more and expand productivity and also create more employment for our young people. And so it's my pleasure to assent to this bill today. Thank you. And let me congratulate the team that has been working on it. Our comrade Guzitando and his team. We're very grateful. Thank you very much.
Enti his excellency John Dramani Mahama enti o se team ni nyina won abo ho modern ni baba kunsu ya nani eje wasa adimo rase kofi ono no yo kasamafo 24-hour secretarial james o se akora ni abe no ebema youth no won anya juma ya sanse na nkasa embebu nti sabre akora misume juma 24 hours yempon yena magana yasika se begina ni nanso ako
na yeto asonko yenimu enrada ene beto jwa Chief Justice Bafu Boni wode nkrata bi ba Montreso anani nyina efa petitions ahodo bia ekoka ne sa dehye besha ne nso anipa ahodo bi tron nkrata de kodan mampanyini esenka beya Electoral Commission Chairperson Mami Jemensa wore na pamfo ne nyina yempam wom uyinu sinchanya Special Prosecutor Kasiebo wono so eka ho bi sanse ne ma ne akade ahodo bia o maye na omde agu akwam no emwa so omokoso na office hon mo anya de bebo my Ghana ntitru ya bato ene emu ensem na nura ena Chief Justice wode nkrata ba bonten ya na trese ensem na ewobu nyina ebomane se sa petitions no a ebeka ne nsa no nya de ase obetimi agina so se wo pam mpanyifo ya yebobo wonum edin yesanse enyina so a na ewo petition no emu no na emu nheda enye duru sant wontimi nyina so se mampanyi enhye se Electoral Commission Mami Jemensa wode na pamfo ena biosu Kasiebo womo ensi form nom form akonya no ento ho na wasansem kroya emu no ena enkane Tamale Central mrahye bedwani wonu kroya wasan eye constitutional lawyer Yera Inusa Fusaini ena no pa ya dwapase dwumadie so wode atodwa ya wo kyese wo hwe petition no ekodan mampanyini ye ekopie mu ewo Chief Justice nsem no a ensem ahodo a na o makruncha gum nyina no na ye nyina so a emu odu a na nka obetimi agina so se obepam Jebensa na pamfo ni nyina esanse wose wo hwe bebi ti se Central Coffee akpafu lolobi eni likpensa nsemu eba ye mfimpinu ni aduenu abato no emu a nanka we kura ye nyina so kase kura mbetimi agina so atu saa na mo nanso wonim de enti a ekoba ne sa ne nkyere mu bi ode tudwa no enie
Obimu is very serious in the sense that a constitutional breaches nearby. And for instance, the SAL matter, the Electoral Commission to me and manage the Electoral Commission in such a way that for 4 good years, Central Fee, Akpafu, Lulubi, and Lipe, among these towns, and if they Omo representative in parliament. Now, yen probably I can say that was symptomatic. That was a manifestation, evidence of incompetence in the discharge of their duties. Justice Bafobon said that a serious move incompetence because it was not intentional, it was not deliberate, and at the couple. But in my view, constitutional breaches need not be intentional or deliberate. I mean, if you breach the Constitution, whatever accident or by deliberate action, you are liable. And that's my view. But Chief Justice say no, and yes, sir. Well, so the SC, my lawyers will be confused because Charlotte or say removal no is the removal Charlotte or say no. In the first petition, no any petitioners. The second petition, no, almost say a procurement breaches. Procurement breaches, is it incompetence?
Way right news of Sydney and not yet in can and watching what was so chile say. What showing I saw an uncle bet me as just to San Amon way at one share and to Anamono. Was to say, war bought buying and who buying, or Pesa buying any moti and Cobasem and Penny Betina Banya saw, and now my pamuing, watching my pamuing, neck a mere so man for better into woman sa ever buying eso. Was to say, a nunti and I would too, sir, Anamoing.
The president has respected the decision of the Chief Justice. Yeah. Because the regime under Article 146 of the Constitution, that's the regime. The regime is that if it involves a justice of the Superior Court of Judicature, that petition should be referred to the Chief Justice under Article 146.3. And the decision of the Chief Justice, whether a prima facie case has been made or not, is binding on the President. And the Chief Justice says, there's no prima facie case. So that case is binding on, that decision is binding on the President. It's binding on the President. So we don't have to argue with that.
I see.
Yeah, it's binding on the President. That's what the Constitution says. So it means that the President, one, is a strong adherent of the principle of the rule of law. The President respects the powers of the court, and the President is prepared to submit himself to the powers of the court.
I see.
So that's what it means. It means that you cannot have impunity taking hold in this country. That where the justices can be seen to be doing things that is favorable to the executive. So it's good. It's good for us, even though we have difficulty.
Way era inusa fuseni enkane tamale central marshebedwani ena de chimama yatinin ken
asea wo mu hwe kronkitua ne fejedi sum ahoro won adwumade so wode nsam bi abeto montem so ena wo richirim se sorry dodo I won kamantama yen register ye no wabebro mpim edu no ana ne wo honin over 2000 ena yen murika se ne yen register ye na osuafo no oda sa so ye na no Owura Ahmed Ibrahim ena odi nsemi atugwa chimse dodo nso wo eye Ghana fa na nyina yen etumi register na 2025 no ena wotu sa anamoyi odi nsemi tugwa wobre a orikasa wo Ghana mashebegwem ena Ahmed Ibrahim echirem osi se ne ne masifa erikono won abo won tumi posi wo behwe se wo benam abe for kwanso digital then sorry wo mamu no yegitumi register wo se ne be wo behwe na atutu won de ma na enkoba se ene osofo prince he kakra bi o se mimi osofo prince nti ma hye nkom ene se na besi se ya yehu ne ekoso tuka nti sa ne ma no e pese no ebras nti ene Owura Ahmed Ibrahim odi atugoi o sei mensing Kropon ene ne wo mamu nyina no ye de tumi be hye won sem se ne be obehwe se sorry a wo mo mamu na wo mo operate within eye mensi ahuru nyina mu no wo betumi a register wo na ehu se eyi yosofo papa eyi su yosofo bonen na ne mankoso ye mfama Ahmed Ibrahim
and does not publish a single definite number for all churches registered. Regional data and surveys show that thousands of churches are in the country, including about 2,200 churches registered in Greater Accra alone as of 2025. with 98.1% being single owner operations and the rest affiliated to larger brands of churches. Extrapolating this one nationwide, it certainly states that several thousands of churches are in the country but not officially consolidated. Mr. Speaker, instead of registration count, the Ghana Statistical Service monitors and tracks religious affiliations of the population. The 2021 population and housing census indicate that there are about 71.2% of Ghanaians who identify themselves as Christians. And this spread across Catholic, Protestants, Pentecostal or charismatic churches and other Christian denominations, confirming the extent of church presence. That's about 31.6% are Pentecostal or charismatic, 18.4% are Protestants, 10% of the population are Catholics, and 11.2% belonging to the other Christian denominations. Mr. Speaker, to ensure the provision of accurate data on churches in the near future, the ministry will establish the following. 1. A formal collaboration with the Registrar General Department and the Office of the Attorney General and the Ministry of Justice to create a data sharing agreement with the Registrar General Department for assessing records of churches registered as companies limited by guarantee.
Madi Ibrahim so afọ hwe kron kitwa ahinsem ne fijedi sum ahoro nyina so.
Yentu aso na yenko yanimu na enane nansa ene beto odwase ukopie mu ewo Mamprobi polyclinic ya kwada bia yira ewo honum ensem wi beto odwa na kwadan ayamhwehye pa sanse ne Ghana ha se obi aboae ede ne huji mu hwe social media ne sumfoni a edi kan beto so awura no okwi akwada no a omanfo bo ho modene pa ne se enra da Nyankopon ya adom a akwada yi yensa ka no a nipa no a wo wi akwada ne so posifo eso ne pa achi na ensensem bia boboba ya bre ya posifo eche awura ne se an waye desperate se opa abofra nom ne ade abimusu woni ba ebimusu scratch mu a wawo mienu e no wasa kofa kwada yi ede na aka ho chesensem ne de bebre we ka we na we di ato ha nom ne ade a na no na ka ho bi ama sansem kroya emu no man Ghana oba panyi odi kan ye maame Lodina Mahama wode nkrata beto dwa ya wo chese de si enrada no na se de si na nansa na eya sefem sempa enei enkoba sen so obi be wo ne ba obanyim na boso makoma konkron na obekwa wo so ne kwabrane se mani abre society no ase wo mu kagumi so se mini akwada mi wo se ni mani mi ya minya binti no mi bowra ya sabia na me kwaju obi ba wo se ye ne sa enye ye enye ne kwan so eno no etinei wakasa tia kyerɛ sɛ de ekoso no enye ne papa mu no etinei wo srɛ sɛ ni mani mu ya ayasabia hodo a atwe ye ho ahyɛ nyina o man Ghana ba bia emu bambo ne nya ade ba ko a ɛwɔ sɛ ehia panifo pa yie emu hyehyɛ ye bambo mu nsɛm no yentimi emfa nwu akwan mu esan sɛ wo hwɛ ɛyɛ Mamprobi die ya no mo kyɛ sɛ yasabia ne inside ho ankasa emu ankasa no na CCTV bia anhyɛ da mo nti abonte ho de no o ɛna capture maame no a Nyankopɔn yɛ adom a ye kokɔkye do nti oso obesra sɛ hyɛ ye mapa ye de begu akwan mu sɛ ne bɛyɛ a ye yasabia hodo atwe ho ahyia ne bambo no betimi agyan na so ne nkɔba sɛ de si ye ne ebiem bɛsan ye si no ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ mpanifo de hia animanim ya na yetimi bɔ ye mofra wɔn ye kɔwo wɔn ɛho ba ne mpo ɛyɛ apemfo a wɔn ɛkɔ awɔ so kwan wɔse sɛ wo yobi na sɛ opɛ sɛ wonya bofra ɛwɔ kwan a wɔ so fa so ɛne adoption abuso ɛwɔ Ghana ha sɛ ya wo fa kwan pa so a no pɛ so adopt akoda bi na wo hwɛ no a wo betimi afamra kwan so no ayɛ saa de enkoba sɛ wo bɛkɔkɔgye obi ba na wawia ne sa mede wo kɔ da bi ye de to ne kwan mu a enye ye etu obɛsrɛ sɛ de esi ye de nhwɛ sɛ ebiewu ensan ensie na no akyi no ɛna Ghana Health Service mpanifo wɔn so de nkrata ba wɔn ahyɛ mantama hodo ni nyina health directorate no sɛ ni manim ya wɔn so moa no wɔn ho so hyehyɛ wɔ so mu de egu akwan mu bambɔ mu nsɛm bibia no wɔn fa nto akwan mu pau sɛ ne bɛyɛ a saa nneɛma no ama ne homne so nkɔda wia no a ama ne homne so wɔ yasabia hodo ni nyina no ye betimi atwa to nti panipa ya wɔno any director general ɛde ma Ghana Health Service ɛyɛ Professor Samuel Akoriya wɔno ɛna nkrata yɛ beto dwa no ne nsa hyase a wɔhyɛ mpanifo hodom dada yasabia nyina no director generals ne sɛ wɔn hwɛ no wɔn ho so no mfa nhyɛ mapa enwu akwan mu bambɔ mu nsɛm sɛ ne bɛyɛ obi kwa wɔ so a ɛnkɔba sɛ abofra yi a ɔbɛwo no no obi bɛba sɛ meba na mabewia no
Yantua Kasiebo no so na Ora Kenneth nana ya kuntunkunu koforiata ene murika sei oni omam owo US abrochi man no emo na ninsem a eda US man no won asem ni bia no ene de ye hwe nim se mpanyefo ebekwa akotena sa agagefo bekwa akotena so ne yen ahwe se Ghana bank mpanyefo etumi ede nkrata papa abrewon ewo honom se opani no wonpam no mfefiri sa man mum emeprem ewo aha ne bonika ne se proper proof of an extradition request no eno no hwe nim se bia bibisa atumi akoso ya na otemafo David Egade ono kache a lawyer for wogirem edima eye owura oforiata echiom ewo insem a eda one court honom se enyese bia na atesem huhuan bia keke beka se Ghana fusi opani samra omam onfi US ma omam keke enu keke ntino enu betumi anyina so bi na wobeka se wobepam no fi ho aba mmom no a lawyer for you say wo penkrata no bronika say documentation a back proof say omanga na mpanyefo ye de abrewon say opani ye hia no wo mamu na no ekopom wo eya asem ni bia wo US man no mo eno mo na atemrafo no betumi esiginai ewo so owura oforiata munyina munim say kan MPP abanga nana do dankwa kufado ne ba o me abedi anim no eya de say obesom ye say omanga na yang foto samfo enso no yato abani wie 2024 ekoba say nchodi ekoma MPP amoniku no no de ne hunka nwura kopiem ewo US man no emo nenam so ema US state eye immigration panifo etumi akire no ena wodi no agotwere won kukum esan se wose wo hunu se nini ye bia ne fake krata se modi bepem wo hono no eya de say ense na mfata ewo pepombu so minimum na sa asemi esi na prosecutors edi nsemi atugwa na ochim se kwan ofaso a audit o man minimum no etiamra eno ne nam so ntia ya ne mu Erika sei no owo hono ma wakopem asem ne bia na omanga na so ye hwe ne nzi omra wo na adwuma ye mu no ye hu se ne man kosu iye nti ewo so ba na ye tutu na no na lawyer fo so erichim se Ghana banyefo inyan fankrata bi emaye nti ne asemi ni koso ya na ebem se you Ghana bank etimetu anamon papa bi se ne US atemrafo yi erichire na eye asotwe anasentanse bia ye pese ye de bono no ye betumi e de abono na wabepemu ewo omamu ni nyina mu no na eye bribia besunko enchere pi no ekoba se yan special prosecutor ebeka kire yensi wode eye red alert ato Oraken oforiata so se wo hwe ne inso international police for eye Interpol amanebo no echim se sa red alert notice so wo meyi edi efi eye ken oforiata so ye de echire ne bepem ababia no nchire mu no ye de bebremo
Yentu aso na yentinsim ewo keteche akwantempon eso ewo mai emwe na managing director edema Ghana Railway Authority Dr. Frederick Apo enei wode atudwa ya wochasa ban ebo ne ho so payem sene ebeya ye keteche akwan ya twe ye ho hye o mai Ghana emwo no ebetimi asan ejere nai esubio wose na wutwa wani ehwen kramonten so a eya na traffic no hadwene etimi bope so saa woje wo ho enye kwabrane obetimi adi traffic mbaye donhwiri mienu na wonuru fie no wonru baabi a wose wokọ wose ni nyina ya de hadwene enka neketecha kwan ni gina ne nan so a enka traffic bebrebe ne eso ebetimi ate wose aban ebo ne ho so se wobenya sika na kwan ahodo akwantempo keteche kwan ni nyina no yatimi aye na agya na so bibi ti se free tema edikopiem ewon sawam si enya sika ebebo ma traffic bebrebe no ohomabu pembe ye aduanan de eso ate abreya na one power Kasiebo edin komo eno de sansemi etudwa.
Yes, Ghana Railway Development Authority, your plan B for suburban railway and urban rail transport. Your problem will come say traffic conditions and congestions obvious to everyone. I do have situations here. Upon our the amount for see Jina Kwan, Epeka, our Mujina home, Nipa Bibli, Ibu Okrana, Sebsebio, Ayasifim. But in saying, I want to say, offer a railway kwana ewo Tema to in someone and no kwan betimi aboa over 40%. Nti share that one say I buy a true present vision say very certain railway sector no. Yes. We are now seriously aggressively looking at securing funding to do Tema to in someone. Okay. It's a Tema to in someone. Tema to in someone who fair passenger number say I still seeing about 1.4 million a week. Wow. It's a no crab between 1 year decongest road in Kakra.
Anishima Penye Tenenke Wano Ene Director General Edema Ghana Railway Authority Dr. Frederick Apo and some NIT.
Wadrin Chino Yabekin Kang wa Power 979 TV XYZ Ghana any 93.1 Air Radio XYZ for Facebook and share link and on for Wadrin Chino Fatu Yabekin Kang Ninara Yantua Kasiebo so encore in some full emo. National Chairman Dima Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana and you rap Pauli and as Abu Odia Basubode Aquama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Grand Kropombe Gwa Mayor Ora Michael Pakbo Alute so when yetimi abo homodi ye papa se wan ahwe se enkran betewo na adraba fo benya baabi a wori twisen efnam enkran kropon ma obenya baabi apake ne sanse mpanyifo beno yi ehye ho bo no won yetimi diboshe ne so Pauli wabra on yen eretwetwen komo no osan sususi ohwa a police phone so bua wan abua wasa fam no mu no omo so abaso body ne bi enkoma won sara sanse won yetimi abua e wasa kwan ne so
ya ka mampanyi jo mama oni local government minister say Accra mayor no adwuma odi no ufrin kramante mu ba udu sekra onyina dem fine na yenhuna adekukro e woni mu otimi ne man kasai ma wote wase efise duru mbre bi sei ne ya bepa ma na dane twere e mani bitimi suda bontri prepre nanso ye de otimi nya kwanya ene adraba fu yi ene ma nyina kasai sese mo hwa adraba fu wonam okwa ne dem fine police fon tete yen won tata yen unya ba bi sini pa nkanka si efia brekuma ne yeba yefrika so ne yeba yefra masama ne yeba yefritama ne yeba na ba bia ye be gina papa ke en ka na ye din efsa ma na fadwa ni nyina nanzo mi hu no kwa no fa so otimi ne ma ne kasai o hwe ma ne won chen no kwa ne dem madamafo ne yesra a police fo no se no kwa na damu no na bibia da pepepe no o chechire no wo mra se kakra man because a taxi driver say kita cars no enkrania ne yeni ba bia ye gina sa wo mu fa ye drop in ye do mo ba ha ye do mo bedura ayekwa ho ne esiwom wi a ye sanko
Pauli etuane nsem so ose eni se ne abai wadati mamufu nso ase ye papa senda no wose won firi kwan no so enkogwa no mu nkoton won niema no wonye di so ne nyina mu no wobenya baabi a wobe paki won cars no enti no se ne abai no wo modern so bi di sa hihye so se ne be na drabafo na efe yanti mamufu nyina nso no akona bedi nsem ebe koso ye
ebedi bronya no yade se dio betu nanim se ema no age kwan na fa nti ka wonhwe na ma no ko machi kakra se ne be ya alwa for se de passengers ba ebenya kwan de o maba na no kre ono invite ye me ba ye ono ye program e ma make sure se ma no ko machi kakra ma kwan de mu na osan hye ye bo se edit bonya wi a obe make sure se kwan mu bedem kura ma ye se ne be ya alwa for ye betimi aye den aba akọ asudie kwan so nti se ne se gina ha ye hu se bo hye na o hye ye no wa ye nti e ba be bo na ba so ubedi traffic susa san wa bedu a ma unso e petrol police for unso disturb yen ma yen sabe ye face a lot of difficulties I wa ye mu ntina ne se mayo abia kwan ma kwan mu adamu a se ye dana se ye ba be bo na ba so
eti eyi Pauli on ni dom a wo mo form me Concerned Drivers Association of Ghana na yakwache no mu nyina kan bi wonne na busanfo motiye no
so na yakopia mu ewa pwe ye mantam no emo na ye kokwawu ni nyina ne se kwawu manhene eye da sebre akua mu aboate otosom yensa nei na nakasa e de adesere de mu oduru akwama ban ya wosese fulani sensam no asama ne homene so bio be ya mene bi atwa mu ekro no fulani sensam ya ema ne homene so nam so ma enantwie wo mutisi akuafo yi wo no baye mu anacha se nyasem kuma wo mutimi wi no baye ya nam so ma ntokwa ena si ye bimkura efa mutu anananom e wonse do ma ekura hodo bi eboboye no ne ade okoba bi se hwehwe dwura bia sen ne potamu a na kire se nyasem kuma nti na nade atodwa ya wosese asama ne homene so biom enkoba se de enka ne si ye ne bia besansi nti no enemanim ya na monto bi esefata no empanifo hwe se wodi ebegu akwamu abreya na wo pow agriculture mechanization program ehontoma ene wogina simpie so de sansam etudwa
na se fulani fo nsem ya san babio ampa eno akra America se me aka so na cha me over about 45 acres I would do about yeah fulani fo eno ane no echi edi mmanya ko enitwe ku awe nyina afa ni fifi nti efe ngi so so hu sa eyo mo de je mo we ko ma to mo bu o ma we nyina yeah so ma be so ntese ne last year by catcher Minister for Interior say, ranch farming, people, you trigger, say, American from place south and maybe, baby, no for Mungo, no shows in a butcher money. Yet you do not quite any fool. Na Sabi, we are no any fool, and obey daily. Just she wants a way.
Wei kwa umahine dasebre akwa muabuati otosomiensa ena yatene nkene no achi no wasofo be de che yo show my god na yenkuya ene yenuane eso eyo no nyafo John Dumelo wono so odina no nyam kotai sa adwumadie achi ene wode atodwa ya wo chese na nanom ka makoma nto mu yem akuafo ni nyina makoma nto mu yesansa ban wo mani ewo mu pa sefulani nsensem no won bebo atu asem eno achi kura koko akuafo anansan wo mu etempenten kwa ewo na ha say ni nyina da ban na akoma proso a won mo ehwe atu ho anamo
any government need say ya tete prices ni so because o share ekuafo na juma pa mo ya but it's Bonibeka says the circumstances that we find ourselves in but I hope and pray say by next year the prices need to me and maybe able to me until we are with the farmers and we sympathize with them. We should feel any issues now. The Ministry of Agri, the Ministry of Interior, committee be a so now we GDP by this year, next year, there we need to me solve this problem. Balanche Agricultural Mechanization Center, which is powered by Captain Tractors. And it's very important. I am in Nigeria because we share the whole Eastern region. This is one of the first privately owned mechanization center. As also I am in Nigeria because we share a for more Eastern region. They can easily to me Abba service center. No me to me for tractors. No more use.
So for be che yo show my Ghana yenkuya ene enuane eso no nyafo John Dumelo ena yete ne nkan
Kasiebo is live ewo Kitekrache nyiwase radio so enti ubetimi follow yen ewo honom ne fe nkwanta south mense ne nyina so won asom ewo ho yentu ansem no so na yenko yen anim mache begoni ndi madehia won ewo shai osudoku abato mpesua so Linda Obeniwa Akwele Uklu ode arehwemu sema kwa mani manfuse national cake no omanga na yen Japade no yare chicha oba make sure say won a wo na abato mpesua ni so no nyina wo benya bi Linda esan yankramante masuafo no de nsami tugwa wobra na nkasa no ni team wo mu ya amane ni amamre no wodi so kobo fem a wori babesi 12 unit classroom block ede amadehye a won ewo Ayikuma Methodist School honom eno chirem se project ahoro biti se suku adan enefe ayare sabia a wori si wodo yumo teacher training center nso a erikoso won potemo ene nursing library a eno so a wori si ede ama anasifo ene asukufo nso obenya won library ni nyina ka ho a input nyuma ebekoso wo sha sudoku
mwene no angeni chum contract and site angeni chum ebeke wo mapale kaso na teacher training na shayo schools are uncountable so ni wo makat this year chapilobi because his excellence award schools who are shayo sudoku kawa ho aganada mwene no angendo a girls dormitory ebeke hu lejo hu o mama 12 units classroom block lejo mwene go Osutek and award girls dormitory no Osutek ebeke hu mama 12 units classroom block near Osutek there were schools within the Shayo Sudoku district award schools who Kembelakayo more than 16 schools within Shayo Sudoku district. Ejo, Nemanaka, campaign promise on a hawo, a for a promise. Ejo, Shayo Sudoku, Omak Bale voter in his excellence. Alo Ajowia, Penny Wale, no, apart from Ajowia.
Madam Linda Obeniwa Akwele Uklu mashe begoni madesha won wa sha sudoko tia so chirem se ne ani mense no mo eteno ayaresabia e wo ho no my district no osem se won pagya mo na entimi nko nanim kakra.
Yes, I know Ashiaman has a population. But in terms of Lama, can you imagine we share a boundary with Okujeto? And so, I mean, our constituency is not easy. is so huge to the extent that even if you have to do a thank you talk, it will take you more than 3 months to do a thank you talk. So it's a petition that was given to His Excellency by the chiefs of Shayo. And so during the campaign, that was last year, 2020 campaign, he was here and we held some of his responses to some of the questions to the chief, and he assured us that, I mean, at the end of the day, when it comes to a division of the country, Shayo Sudoku will also be considered. So I'm hopeful that when the time comes, Shayo Sudoku will also be what? Will also be divided. Oh yes, in fact they have lands, so this is not something that we have to drag. Provided there's land, I mean it's possible. So they needed markets here, and so we are working to myself and the DC. We are working on it. We've sent the 24-hour market to Shayo Sudoku, the Dodua market. That is what we want to redevelop for the 24-hour market.
We Mashebegweni Dimadisha Wong Ewa Shayo Sudoku Linda Obinuwa Akwele Ukru Arnold on the Dennis Homes Accra lovely Kasiebo akofem yepa Shayo Sudoku fu wosi wongeneji
na ọmahiri ya wono ewo ntotro so na nanu matra nkonya ye no ewo afumantam no emo berima treko ampem ye otosom yensa eneyi wade adesrade na maseye ye hwe oman Ghana ya pomuden eso se ento aban anim se wo bepiem wo ntotro so a wo mo nursing training college bi ewo hodom na emom no wo hia se mpanifo be pagam na akonanim eye university status ebi wo mo srese ni manim ya se ne be ya desuafo no wo mo ngomasuan no betimi akonka na mpa body krata no wo beje no ebetimi ejane nai eso abre ya na suku yi wo mudi wo mfrinhia du na nana ejina simpie so odin sami atudwa
o ahasisi no a nanye abeketwa nzo odi infimie se ni sisi ade na nzo ebe yi school kase esa ewa nzo nanye abeketwa nanso na tumi no abasa sese ye no na mepese migina mu ase yebeye so isi ya sabre no ena wakasa wa chiru edunabi minister for health ya na wo sabre mame sheni ayite so abra ye ko se no se de be ya obema kwai na dwumadi atimi abaso
ashome na enweche no principal Edimas Yapon ya nasi school yi Augustina na ashome noi aivo wono so editu dwache se wo hwen hya hodo omde egu akwam o mo ogidie mapase wo mani so ade hunu a wo pese school no edru pompon so bia pese edru no wo mo ogidie mapase ebetimi edrusa
to work with us as we work together for the advancement of this institution and the health of our nation. Your Royal Majesty, Nananom, distinguished guests, in our culture, milestones are moments not only for celebration, but also for renewal of purpose. As we mark 10 years of academic excellence amidst challenges, let us renew our collective pledge to nurture nurses who will heal with skills, serve with humility, and uphold the dignity of the nursing profession.
Adeshimama way a principal Edema Ntotroso College of Nursing and Midwifery Augustina na Shome ena yetening ken.
Madi jeni bia mudia Brian wo power 979 ewo Facebook no Starboy social live every ahafo power news ejinemu pa yeda CP Lydia Tai usumso woma yanga ha uhwe live every asesewa ewo epue mantemu Margaret Nyanke ose please what about the Women's Development Bank? That bank nebeba, you are eager to see it. Mamisha Obo. Women Development Bank no. Odia kopim busunya wo yenge nimi kakre no. Women Development Bank nebeba. Oh, minyo kasama foso. Hey. No say prof di beba. Women Development Bank no. Oh, my goodness. Set 24-hour economy na bem. Enti nia etua so ebeba no. Women Development Bank. Enti
ye hwe ni mu, ye ma ni nyina ye ni da so.
Enche consultation no ye me wie. Wonga e say digija adventure kwan ben so de be fa no mantem ni mezi ahoro e be kumu. Oh, Bibia de nakwem. Women Development Bank. Lovely. Eti Kofi Simon who said the Chief Justice no kamia se ni bi ntutoto yemfa ma no enti no yenhwe yenka na se menti sadia sa father for OE e de ndisi fu be opposition ayo. Kofi Simon who Connecticut ewo USA yada CP Osmanu anaso Osman Amin who say but we are happy though, but they should sack some of the people who are not performing. Yeah, that's a next billionaire. Unso so life efficient crache. Yeah, that's CP. So the message I bring patience so for you. Who say professional foster criminals have destroyed Ghana. Ken Oforiatta must be brought to Ghana again to face the law. Yeah, that's it. Kofi, message nibium aba emos kwabana. Hey, kwani namhe briefie. Patrick number usoma yanga ha ushe life every Tashikam 2. Uchia comrade Bernard Mate Kole. Comrade any yenyina yemwa ha enebia bre. Inti bibia didanakwemu. Joseph Awal, honorable Joseph Awal entry. Uye MC won Kwanta South usi akra Kasiebo ni dem life for lovely. Yeah, that's it. Lovely so encommon John Anania Bozu usi Kasiebo akra bibia dida na kwemu ye da CP ne fe loss ngidi sunsu uwo pasampotem ewia bre usi uhwe yen ena Steve Atalia Kuto uwo Asokwa Johnson wokumase lovely afternoon to you se munyina muhwe ye enewia bre Steve bibia me no bekasa ye twa ye hutia enkodi ye ngabo afu nkrato ne yemra metua Kasiebo no so
na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumuni.
Oh Mr. Entry also yare ya titi bi ben fie pi nanso ne yemu nyono da se me kire onu ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa
menyi ni se what also tamfo hexa capsules any hexa mixture yanum bom kotia also no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada also dro de eno any hexa capsules any hexa mixture
ankom ni nkyeremu
also yekura eto yafunu ene ensunu mu etuma wo yafunu ekeka wa wogire ho a enye also etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how eye also de a kope hexa capsules any hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto
pedudu atu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apinfo abatanya wama won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
Asa tamfo edie age adwadie nkrato yi atom
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Matwe ya yentua Kasiebo no so na Ghana dishi bi a wo mo fifi mantem titiru okopemu asinfosu importem ho won anyamfaso e wo national apprenticeship program a erikoso wo mamu ni nyina emu na dwumadi no ni nyina akona wie ye de niam ebebua won bra worikoi no wo de bekwa koye adwuma no won ankasa so timi atero won adwuma num na won afa foforo se na ebeye adwuma se na yerika ne de biada no obi biara benye bi aye ma eye sikanso aba omanfo won kotukum Central Regional Coordinator Edima National Apprenticeship Program ayowa Ebenezer Abeku SCN odin sembi etu yanga manebo ni Shadrack a osi yanga nan ewo Rich FM hono wo bra wo de dwumadi ni nyina ebe na wie
Ndeye eda oye omanpanyi mahama ne bosha o shagana fo de yame ya domina ozunkuyima ozi bibia of national apprenticeship program baba no and then enyoma mafraba no oye apprentice fo no akaza mahama ye de was baka ho na wode yesu adwuma no and then ye ze bra ho asen central equity nyimpa over 60 apprentices and 6 masters are more benefited from the program so far. We have other badges so able enrolling on next month. I also would my that I will remember my the pilot piece in the ACCR. Into the Jumeza, or ye paying for what you share no way in the day. I may doma you training color from all the trade areas. We have about 111 skilled areas. Or ye go for any Ghana Funinara. It doesn't matter about where you are. So you may be a producer piano or the national apprenticeship program for the crowd day, but my bomb side it may Swazi. Swazi knows my bay of the full or Ghana, a bay of the full, we ask no with my bois, here unemployment now. I could show my name no died and abafom. Catch a wine day, or your man paying John Dramani Mahama wire and affirmacy. Yen paying for what you discovered by honorable case out of enforcing. Yen MP, I was a more district team on him, mentioning yen DC. Amara making a affirmacy.
Enwechi Asin Central Marche Begweni Nurin Shaibu Mijima nso kyerem se niam omanfo yi enye no be make sure se obema team bi odi wongani adi eche se ne be ya wo betumi asomu ye na adwuma no abua won ankasa
Asin Central yenso yensa kan ade na ende nokre me hu nioma no na me MC mpo ka se na mo ni ande no se ono gbe se yenso ko yeta se ye posua ensa na adwuma ni bi na ohwa his excellence why ade na me shira no hwe na ka na mo we abai ni an mo frama no de omu ni abetu ro course na etinya hwe se at least mo frama no omu ni no man be sua adwuma na empaso dia aba se na research Ghana no na research yenso important mu every developing country be another developed countries na dodo na no ye omankasa mo adwuma na
the program won a woman near bi HM say his excellency John Dramani Mahama wosi wadawa si ye papa
Dramani Mahama president ba kope dia wasi ahye ye ni onyame ye wo bita challenges are ye wo bebre ne se nkola ni bisu adwuma kola mpa wofo no mo ni sika mpa sometimes ye de be ma wo mo anase okotu ni tiri sempo no oni bi enso enam president adawromenti watumi aso nkwala yi na asen hwe nioma bebrebe aban de abre yen entumi nka akwala bia nioma kure sum ha no se de amse dwene ho no ka ba na ye defa baaye
Yanto aso na yenko kaso abudumbram kwantempo ne so bia ya wo mfra ho no zonda enede ya kwanhia bi esi ya no eye motor rider bi ya wo chese ni fie ni be ye frihia duasa wo de aboma me bia na chese wo twa kwan no emo ama wo mienu nyina kra na wo mato nananom e won se do wo bia no ogina ho bi ya na nani etwemu ene ya mane boni let's don't call edi mu nkomo
sound ni se po ye see for my be hwe na chese rider no na wabo woman na omumienu nyina ada from about 30 minutes ni ya frɛ security omo ba about 30 minutes no bi andu ha eni kwa se moto fa ha enso omo fa ha so omo nto omo bo eya america pupupupupu ena ma we nyina aba
omo fa ma me we mfia just 10 minutes na hwe the way riders be behave with a lot of speed at least in pay ni nyansa there full bridge no omo nwie ye ekwan a we cross ekwan no so yembe nti obia obewie na adwen obahwe bibia we bu side and side that's all into ohwe na side no ye adwuma definitely she will cross with a lot of speed e better than a save no
Wey ayare hosemo ene esi ye ewo zonda ye no eben budumbram ye kaso akwantempo no eso motor rider wone maami a wotwa kwan ni mo nyina kra na wo mato nananom ewo nsiedo
yebekwa akosiesie ye ka ewo tabletop garages anase yebekwa akoto spare parts na efei ni aya ngakra ba o match mato aba ho no yemfa nkɔhɔ no musiesie mfa ma ye wo awoshi eye waterworks ewo vineyard importem ho a eho no butu wankranga komase so wo mo share Georgia Hotel ne fe Gridco office no won fifi wo High Street ne so frɛ 0542 275 252 0206 481793 and 0542 961 111. Ne femisa ka promo no ye star 274 hash star 274 hash and promoting na trebi. O ye less than 18 years am patron fa hunyem esank say ye National Lottery Authority for one characters platform ne so ene di eyi erebremo na nyina nkafu ano ye wie Kasiebo ensu ye benom eye ex natural mineral water ntu wo so ne wabusuafo na adwuma afo nyina no mpebi na monom mekomo anabrajume mu ha betubi koton ubanya mfaso ewum fayen ewo 059 627 3546 and 059 627 3547 ex natural mineral water simply natural no manga de se hana breni adejo ebe maye kwan na wia promoto break Kasiebo ye de besomo no eha ene edi nyinara ebesi ede amamo na maminfa sida enkoma Steve's Atalia Couture a uwo Asokwa Junction ewe santimantem ahenkro Kumasi emu Steve midasi ye papa indeed lovely nyami unshira so pamatari kama edi ahyemekwa lovely midasi piasi dankoma newsroom team nyinara MCR radio eni obi biara obuaye na yedi Kasiebo yi ebesomo ako
akenka for no mimidin da chihima akosia oforiwa amanfo mene
Accra lovely Kofi Dakun ushami we feature wa no afra Mr. Kasongo yadamasi ma monity anywhere